let's talk Christian gals. Christian gals. It's been a minute and I just want to hop on here and tell y'all that I have not abandoned the mission. I have been in a season where being still and allowing God to do his thing, because I'm a daughter and he takes care of his children very well. Um, and so I've been in a still season, ready to resume, just getting back to normal, ready to resume everything that I started out doing. And this morning, honestly, I got the push to come on here and I wanted to go live, but I don't know what TikTok is doing. So maybe because it's been a minute, I'm unable to go live. But I just wanted to come on here and just encourage the single Christian woman who is following the will of God for her life, and may have had many different difficult experiences with relationships in the past, but now God has shown you exactly the woman who you are and who he has destined you to be, and he's building you up for a kingdom marriage. Listen, there's going to be some distractions as you get closer and closer, and as you are walking fully in who you are, inauthentically, unapologetically, not people pleasing, not doing all the things that you used to do, and just getting by to make other people happy, but actually making yourself happy. There's going to be people that come along that are on assignment strictly from the enemy, that will try to knock you off your path and try to bring you down and knock you off of the straight and narrow that God has led you to, because your husband is on the way, honey. Your kingdom man is on the way. You cannot fall to those distractions. Like, you can't fall into those loops, those gaps. You can't allow everything that God has told you about yourself. You are precious. You are worthy. I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. You are more precious than rubies. Like, you are that girl. You cannot let these men come up, and because they are having either a moment where they're reminiscing about your past, or they like what they see and they know who you are in the kingdom. Trust me, the enemy knows who God's people are, okay? And so don't think that just because somebody is attracted to you, or you're getting all of a sudden you're getting all these invites to do dates, or you're getting all of these, oh, I want to see you, I want to do this, I want to do that, but do you want to make me your wife? And are you capable of even being my husband, first of all? Because it doesn't matter what you feel. It matters what I feel, being that I know my Father, and I know that he talks to me. He walks with me. He does everything with me. He gonna put me on to, he gonna let me know who's in front of me and if they are the one. So just because you are inviting me places, just because you are trying to, what you feel like, send me things, you're trying to put a smile on my face, that's cool and all, but you're wasting your time if you're not a man of God, and if your intentions are not right, because the Holy Spirit is going to allow me to discern that. It's funny because I was reading Proverbs 6 the other day, and when I woke up, immediately I got a text message from an old friend. And mind you, in the last 2 weeks, there's probably been 5 old friends that have reappeared, right? Which, I'm not that old Nardia, so it doesn't hit the same when they send me messages and things like that. I have so many boundaries. Most of the time I look at it and keep it moving. I'm gonna be honest. If the Holy Spirit ain't Holy Spiriting in that message, if he's not giving me the unction that I need to respond, guess what? I don't have to respond. At the end of the day, the Holy Spirit pays my phone bill. So, yeah, I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do, and that includes responding to your text messages. So I just read it and I just looked and I was just like, the audacity. First of all, I view marriage as a holy union and it is sacred. It is a covenant under God, okay? A covenant under God. I'm not finna play with none of God's covenants, okay? And I'm definitely not about to come into a covenant or a contract or give the enemy legal access to my life by doing something else. Even just speaking or even just, it's just the audacity that I see. And I'll give you an example because I'm just being 100% because I just want my women to be able to stand confidently and know that God has something for them. And I'm going to tell you this today. Today is August 15th, I believe, 2026, right? I'm giving this as I can't wait for you guys to see when my kingdom marriage happens and we can go back to this moment and I can tell you why I had to stand fast and literally look at these text messages and say, swipe, archive, whatever. Like, and sometimes, you know, like I told you, it's been people in the past that I've had to block. But a lot of times when you come into who you are and you know who you are and you've been riding with the Lord for such a very long time, it's like you get into a period where you like, okay, God, I got this, I got that. Now, where is my significant other? Now, it's not about dwelling on it or anything like that because I know that it's going to happen. But you do have those moments where you like, I don't want to go to the movies with the girls. Like, I would like to have a guy friend or somebody that I have been friends with where we could just go out and do things that are fun and not have any expectations or anything like that. Just friendly conversation, friendly outings and things like that. But guys, these days, honestly, it's very disgusting to me. They want their cake and they want to eat it too, and then they don't understand boundaries. So a lot of the times I can't even have male friends, y'all, and it's sad. It's really sad. But guess what? I'm okay because I got the best friend ever. Like, he will never leave me. He will never forsake me. He won't lie to me or any of that. But I just wanted to get into this really quick, how after I read this message, my Bible just kind of like took a twist. I was already on Proverbs 6 and I had looked at that. But he just led me to Proverbs 7. And even though this is kind of like in a talking towards men, I also was able to get something out of it, so I just want to share it with you. And if you don't have time, just go ahead to Proverbs 7 and read it. But I'm gonna read it to y'all real quick. My son, obey my words and treasure my commands. Keep my commands and live, and guard my instructions as you would the people of your eye. We already know you got to guard your eyes and you got to guard your ears. But your eyes are literally the lamp into what goes into your soul. And your soul is your mind, will, and your emotions. That is what we are acting out every single day. Like, that is how we are living. So that's the core of everything. Tie them to your fingers and write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding your relative. Basically, you need to get this wisdom and you need to be close to it. She will keep you from a forbidden woman, a wayward woman with her flattering talk. All that stuff that sound good. At the window of my house, I looked through my lattice. I saw among the inexperienced. I noticed among the youth a young man lacking sense. Crossing the street near her corner, he strolled down the road to her house. At twilight, in the evening, in the dark of the night, a woman came to meet him dressed like a prostitute, having a hidden agenda. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and he sends his people out to do that every day. She is loud and defiant. Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the square, she lurks at every corner. She grabs him, kisses him. She brazenly says to him, I've made fellowship offerings. Today I fulfilled my vows. So I came out to meet you, to search for you, and I found you. I've spread coverings on my bed, richly covered linen from Egypt. I've perfumed my bread with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of